In wildlife reserves across South Africa, scientists conduct a strange experiment. They played recordings of a lion's roar, the undisputed king of the savannah. Then, they played something much simpler, ordinary human conversation. The results were shocking. Wild animals fled from human voices far faster and much farther than they did from the sound of lions. And suddenly a biological paradox appeared. Why would a species with no sharp claws, no massive fangs, and no extraordinary physical strength become the most deeply feared presence encoded into the DNA of the natural world? The core reasons behind this ancient fear in the natural world include our nature as a super predator. For nearly 2 million years, our ancestors were not just another link in the food chain. They were apex predators. Research from Tel Aviv University has completely challenged the old belief that early humans were merely scavengers feeding on rotting carcasses. Instead, we were specialists in hunting megafauna, massive prehistoric animals. Imagine creatures weighing several tons, like mammoths or giant ground sloths. Ancient humans did not overpower them with brute strength. We destroyed them through coordinated group tactics and superior intelligence. By targeting the largest and strongest animals in a herd, early humans disrupted the natural order itself. Most predators usually hunt the weak, the sick, or the old, but humans hunted the strongest. And that strategy sent a terrifying biological message throughout the animal kingdom. No size and no strength could protect them from us. Long-range weapons and fire. Animals also feared humans because of an ability no other predator possessed: the power to kill from a distance. The spears discovered in Groningen, dating back around 300,000 years, prove that humans had already mastered the art of spear throwing. In the natural world, an animal only senses danger when a predator is nearby or within sight. But with humans, death could come from behind a bush dozens of meters away. This idea of death from nowhere made humans appear almost supernatural and deeply terrifying. On top of that, the mastery of fire at sites like Wonderwork Cave more than 1 million years ago created a terrifying psychological boundary. Fire did not just push back the darkness. It became a devastating weapon that no animal could ever possess. The smell of smoke, combined with the flickering glow of nighttime fires, became an extreme danger signal in the minds of wild animals. And over time, they learned to stay away if they wanted to survive. Noise and unpredictability. Unlike the deadly silence of a stalking leopard, humans moved upright and often produced sounds that did not follow the natural patterns of the wild. Sudden shouting, violent banging, complex group communication. All of it completely disrupted the defensive instincts of animals. From an anatomical perspective, walking upright on 2 legs also made humans appear strange, unnatural, and unusually tall to 4-legged creatures. The combination of our unusual appearance, our unmatched endurance, and our ability to cooperate strategically made human behavior completely unpredictable to the instincts of wild animals. Other predators hunt through instinct and repetition. Humans hunted through planning, through scenarios, through creativity. And that creativity is what sent entire ecosystems into panic. Evolutionary memory. This fear is no longer just a psychological reaction. It has become an evolutionary memory carved deep into the genetic code of the natural world. Over millions of years, animals that instinctively avoided humans were more likely to survive and reproduce. A study published in American Scientist confirmed that even in remote regions, where animals rarely encounter modern humans, they still react intensely to the sound of our voices. This is what ecologists call the landscape of fear. The mere presence of humans, even a whisper, is enough to alter the feeding, resting, and migration patterns of entire animal populations. Without realizing it, we reshape the way the natural world functions through the fear our ancestors spread since the Stone Age. Looking back through history, the terror felt by countless species stands as proof of humanity's unmatched dominance. From the rocky shelters around ancient campsites to modern wildlife reserves, the legacy of that fear still survives, a reminder of both the power and the responsibility carried by our species. We were once the ghosts of the wilderness. And now, understanding this fear may be the key to learning how to coexist more peacefully with the creatures that have always seen us as the most terrifying super predator in history.